Okay, so how do we start practicing polite greetings? Now, it's really difficult when it's just me and my dog who's super comfortable with me. So, what I like to do is ask a friend or a family member or anyone who's willing to help, really, to come over to my house and I ask them to help me practice. How I like to start is by having my dog already understand a sit and how to stay in a sit command. And you're going to get the first person point of view as the helper or the random person coming to pet my dog. So I'm going to ask Hans to come in a sit here. So sit. Good. Then I'm going to mark with good so he knows to stay in this position. If you haven't checked out our sit videos or our good marker video, make sure you check those out. So I have my dog next to me and I have my helper here with me, whoever they may be, and I have them standing about 10-ish feet away from me and my dog, and I'll ask my dog to go in a sit. So I say sit, and then when they sit, I say good and feed them. Good meaning stay in the sit command. What I'll have my helper do is slowly start to walk towards me and my dog. Now, it's just super important that when first starting this, my helper isn't super high energy. We don't need them increasing energy when our dog is already probably excited to see them and say hi to them. So when first starting this out, really neutral energy all around. And we want to neutralize our dogs and get them used to it being a very calm setting at first. I'll have my friend start to slowly walk towards me and my dog, and I will I'll say good and reward my dog. Now we're working on hardwood floors right now. Sometimes on the slippery surfaces, he might slide into a down. If it's getting too bad, I'm just gonna ask Hans to go into a down instead. If at any point when my helper is walking towards us, my dog were to break their sit command, then I just say no, correct them, and reset. Once we're at the point where helper can get really excited and come up and pet my dog with this excitement and my dog remains in the sit the whole time, now I feel comfortable going and practicing this in the real world scenario where we're in public or I'm inviting guests over for dinner. All right, so I'm with Hans here today and we're gonna practice our polite greetings. And you're gonna get the first person point of view as the helper or the random person coming to pet my dog. So I'm gonna ask Hans to come in a sit here, so sit. Good. Then I'm gonna mark with good so he knows to stay in this position. Now we're working on hardwood floors right now. Sometimes on the slippery surfaces, he might slide into a down. If it's getting too bad, I'm just gonna ask Hans to go into a down instead. So here, I'll reset. I'll just ask him to do a down instead of a sit. Down. Good. I'm gonna ask my helper or whoever it is to take some steps towards us. Hans is in the down, and I'm gonna mark with good for staying in the down. So go ahead and take some steps towards us.
Wow, your puppy's so
Good.
cute. Can I pet them?
Hold on.
Whoa.
Now, Hans and I are in training right now. I'm more than happy to let you pet him. Couple rules to it. He needs to stay in his down. If he at any point breaks his down position, I need you to take hands off, or if at any point I say no, I need you to take hands off as well. Got it?
Got it.
All right, go ahead and give Hans some pets. Good.
Cool.
Make sure when you pet him, don't pet the top of his head, but you can pet the rest of his body. You can feel free to pet him all over. Good. It's good for us to have people pet our dogs all over. Good. So they're not just comfortable with us petting or with him getting pet in one position on his body. Good. Now, that's a really calm setting. Austin's not adding much energy aside from just petting him. Hans did really well. He stayed in the down. Now I'm going to ask Austin to add some more energy to it. So you can go ahead.
Got it. Hey man, can I pet your dog?
Yeah, of course. You know the rules, right?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
Hi, Hans.
Good.
Oh my goodness, what a cute puppy.
Good.
You are so pretty. Wow, he's so well behaved.
Good.
Oh my goodness.
So I dropped a treat there. Hans went for it. He's still in the down, so I'll accept that. But I could be better about not dropping treats. Hans is doing really well. Don't expect your first time practicing for it to go this well. You might have to reset 10, 20 times before our dogs can actually get to this point. But this is the point, and this is what I'm looking for before actually going out in public and getting to the point where my dog can get pet by other people and their kids. Kids love to pet the dogs, so I love getting to the point where we can do that. But it all starts right here in home with a helper. One important and really, really crucial thing for going in public, a lot of the situation is out of my control. You're going to have people who aren't super respectful and will come up and just start petting your dog without asking. And if that's the case, I'm always prepared to say, okay, hang on. Now, my dog and I are training. I'm more than happy to let you pet them, but here's the rules. If my dog breaks their sit command, or if I say no at any point, I need you to take hands off.
Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. We just ask that you subscribe to our channel if you like our content. It helps us more than you know. We'll see you soon.